This is Big Ray's Wrestling News Report. With your digital news anchor and senior reporter for OneWrestling.com, Big Ray Hernandez. And now from the offices of OneWrestling.com, here is Big Ray Hernandez.
Hello, Pro Wrestling Universe. This is Big Ray Hernandez, and I'm reporting here from the offices of OneWrestling.com. Now, today's going to be a very special video because it's basically going to be a setup for the year 2018 moving forward. But in order to move forward, ladies and gentlemen, you have to, well, basically look back. So that's what we're going to do really quickly, and I'm going to give you some inside information as to what we're going to be doing here at OneWrestling.com. Now, listen. I just got a couple of reports from Bill Apter, the editor-in-chief of OneWrestling.com, and he basically stated to me that a lot of we're going to be doing a lot more here at OneWrestling.com, a lot more video content, and I will be, let's just say, the figurehead moving forward, along with under the learning tree of Bill Apter as we move ahead here in 2018. Now, with all that being said, what we're going to be doing is every single Monday night or Tuesday, I'll be giving you a full Monday Night Raw report, basically reviewing Monday Night Raw every single Monday or Tuesday morning. Now, on Wednesdays, we usually have the Impact Wrestling conference calls, which would be here at OneWrestling.com. And of course, we have Thursday nights, we have Carlos Astorga covering Impact Wrestling. And Friday, every Friday, I will give you a recap of the weekly news, like we're doing right here, and like I have in front of me. And we're going to be covering the weekly news. Now, we're going to be doing a top list of all of 2017. I'm talking about top performer, top personality, top match, everything. All right, this is, again, my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, but we want to hear from you. We want your opinion here at OneWrestling.com. Please leave your comments here below at OneWrestling.com. Subscribe, hit the little bell, ladies and gentlemen, so you can get the full notifications every time we put up a video. And, of course, don't forget, Bill Apter is interviewing the most legendary wrestlers, some of the up-and-coming wrestlers. Bill Apter is going to be putting up great after chats here live. We're going to be doing live streams. It's going to be pretty awesome. So what we're going to do is we're just going to jump right into this. And this is not of a news report, more of a, you know, when you watch your local news and they give you like the top moments of 2017, 18, 19, whatever it's going to be. Right now we're in 2018. I'm recording this 1/2/2018. I'm going to give you my thoughts and my top moments of the year 2017. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing a hell of a lot more here at OneWrestling.com. So stay tuned. Give me a follow on Twitter at Big Ray Show. Bill Apter a follow at Apter One Wrestling, and Carlos Astorga a follow at Ghetto 187. Now, again, these are my opinions. You can differ. I would like you guys to, again, leave comments here, and we're gonna give and we're gonna end this basically with the wrestler of the year 2017. Now, there have been lists all over the internet, of course, with the top wrestlers and the top performers and everything. But again, this is our list. This is my list, and I want to see if you guys agree or disagree with me. So we're gonna jump into the top. Let's see here. My personal favorite wrestling personality in 2017. What does that mean? Not just necessarily the best wrestler of the year. That's all the way down the end. You're going to have to wait to the end of this video to get who my personal favorite wrestler of the year is. But this is a personality. Now, when we talk about personalities, a guy like James Ellsworth can be in this conversation. A guy like Grado can be in this. Hey, I mean, anybody is open to this because it is a personality. Cody Rhodes is another great one. But in my personal opinion, ever since this gentleman's wife came into the picture with Maurice, or Maurice, I keep saying Maurice. Maurice is a dude's name. But The Miz, in my opinion, has been the top wrestling character or personality in the year 2017. I mean, he held that Intercontinental Championship well this year, and he was the most entertaining and just over without holding the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I do have a feeling, however, that in the year 2018, if The Miz continues, well, The Miz is actually filming a movie as we speak, but if The Miz does continue where the path that he's leading right now, I really do honestly believe that The Miz is going to be the WWE Champion, or perhaps maybe move over to Raw, the Universal Champion. What do you guys think? I want to hear your opinions. Let's jump into my very favorite non-wrestling personality. Now, what am I talking about now? I'm talking about a non-wrestling personality. Somebody who is not a pro wrestler who made an impact this year in 2017. And this is hands down, slam dunk, easy for me. Okay, and the person that I'm thinking about is the American Top Team owner, Dan Lambert. If you guys are not fans of Impact Wrestling, he and American Top Team were the brightest spots in the business this year, hands down. I mean, this guy was a fan, or is a fan of professional wrestling for many decades. Again, American Top Team is probably one of the top performance centers for mixed martial arts in the world, period. I mean, champion after champion after champion. He's now working hand in hand with Bobby Lashley, but Dan Lambert cut some of the best promos, some of the best character work. I have a friend. His name is Ben Hameen. You can give him a follow at Ben_Hameen over at the Hacker Hameen Media Discussion Group. And he always says, in order to get over, in order to be popular, you don't need to necessarily be a great wrestler. You can get over with character. Character is the key. Hulk Hogan, brother, was never the best in-ring wrestler, but he got over with character. Guys like the Ultimate Warrior got over like with character. I mean, you can go on and on and on. Now, you do have the rare combination of people like, let's say, the Macho Man Randy Savage, who gets over not only with extreme charisma and character, but also in-ring performance. But this is, again, a non-wrestler. This guy has yet to be touched in 2017, and that is the exciting thing. That is the most compelling thing about Dan Lambert as a character. We are waiting for what they call a payoff. We're waiting for Dan Lambert to get his comeuppance. So this is what I'm looking forward to. Now, let's move into the breakout star of 2017 again, in my opinion. And I mean, you can go to Japan, you can go to Impact Wrestling, there are a whole bunch of great breakout stars, but there is one beast, one monster that stands tall above all. And that person, in my opinion, is the one and only Braun Strowman. Now, Braun Strowman had an impact as soon as he came into the World Wrestling Entertainment universe, basically. But the fact of the matter is that this year he broke out. At one point in juncture, in my opinion, Braun Strowman was this close for being what you call a comedy wrestler or a comedy routine within the world of professional wrestling. But the fact of the matter is that Braun Strowman rose above that, okay, and he became a fan favorite. Now, did he become a fan favorite because of the hate that people have for one Roman Reigns? Possibly. But the WWE was very smart in taking the hate that the WWE Universe had for Roman Reigns. And again, not everybody hates Roman Reigns. I actually don't necessarily hate Roman Reigns. I don't like him very much. I don't think he's that great. He's very good looking. I wish I was half as good looking as that guy. But with all that being said, Braun Strowman made a huge impact, and that's another guy that you have to look forward to, maybe perhaps not only winning the Royal Rumble, but becoming the Universal World Heavyweight Champion, but the Universal Champion over at Raw. Now, wouldn't it be amazing if during the whole shakeup that they can actually move Braun Strowman over to SmackDown? I think he would make more of an impact there within SmackDown. There are too many. I mean, you have guys like Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. I mean, it goes on and on. And don't forget Triple H with his golden shovel. But anyway, that's metaphorically speaking. But all in all, I honestly think Braun Strowman easily is the breakout star of the year. Who do you guys think is the breakout star of the year? Is it possibly, can we go to New Japan Pro Wrestling? Is it Naito? Maybe Naito is your guy. Naito actually started the year off as a heel in New Japan Pro Wrestling, but what happened? Well, of course, you know, Okada basically choked everybody out, and they did kind of what they call a double turn in the world of professional wrestling, and now Naito is the babyface going into Wrestle Kingdom in the main event. Will he get the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship? I think it's a possibility. I don't know. I think the Rainmaker is actually going to hold on to that title. Neither here nor there. Let's move on. The feud of the year. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I am recording this here in the state of New York, or New York City. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. And the fact of the matter is that I have to fly all the way to Japan, in my personal opinion, for the feud of the year. Now, there were great feuds in the world of the WWE. There were great feuds in Impact Wrestling, great feuds in ROH, great independent feuds. But I think the feud of the year and some of the greatest matches was the feud between Okada and Kenny Omega. I'm talking about not only the G1 Classic, but Wrestle Kingdom. We can go on and on. These matches were absolutely phenomenal. This was a feud. Now, see, what I love about this feud is not only excellent in-ring wrestling, and of course, if you guys are the fans of the strong style over in Japan, you don't have to understand the language of Japanese to appreciate how great these matches were, how great, how deep this feud went. Now, I could have went with, let's say, Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega, but that came at the end of the year. I'm talking about throughout the entire year. So in my opinion, very easily, it's Okada and Kenny Omega. Now let's move on to the WWE Wrestler of the Year. And again, this is another slam dunk for me. I would love to know what you guys think. Leave your comments here below and hit me up on Twitter at Big Ray Show. Now, you can say Brock Lesnar was the WWE Superstar of the Year, which is feasible. You can say, let's say, let me think off the top of my head. Okay, let's say a guy like Braun Strowman, who I think is the Breakout Star of the Year. He could definitely be. Roman Reigns, is he the WWE Superstar of the Year? No. This is easy for me. And this gentleman came in to the WWE with, to be honest with you, come on, let's be real, IWC, okay? Nobody had the expectations that I had, okay? Listen, this man has been a legendary superstar in every organization, from Impact Wrestling, okay, to Ring of Honor, to the independent circuit, to Japan, back to the United States, and made his debut at the Royal Rumble in the WWE. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about a man that held in my opinion, the real World Championship in the WWE twice in one calendar year. That is the phenomenal AJ Styles. Easily in my opinion, and he had great matches with everyone. Okay, even Jinder Mahal. He had a solid match with Jinder Mahal. Great matches with John Cena. Great matches with Braun Strowman. Great matches with everyone. AJ Styles, in my opinion, is easily the WWE Best Wrestler of the Year. Let's move on. Who is the Impact Wrestler of the Year? Well, dummy, I think it's pretty easy to say that this person would also be considered as a Breakout Star of the Year, but in my opinion, Mr. Eli Drake. I don't have my dummy button. Carl, where's my dummy button? You're the dummy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, Eli Drake getting a hold of the Impact Wrestling Championship. Now, listen, this company has been, in a real tumultuous mix-up throughout the entire year. I mean, they went from Impact Wrestling, or TNA, to Impact Wrestling, to GFW, and now they're back at Impact Wrestling, and they changed over regimes 3 times, including the issue what they had with Alberto El Patron Del Rio, who basically was the Impact champion, or the GFW champion at the point of juncture, and he had to drop the title because of things that happened outside of the wrestling world. You guys know the whole deal. I'm not going to go over it again and again and again, but in my opinion, guys, Eli Drake picked up the ball and ran with it. Now, a close second, in my personal opinion, was Ethan Carter III, EC3. I think that guy won the Grand Championship and held that title and made something of that title. He's an amazing character work, but I don't think anyone has had as much impact, pun included, than Eli Drake. And I think he'd be a dummy for voting anyone over him in Impact Wrestling. That is my Impact Wrestling star of 2017. Let's continue to move on. New Japan Pro Wrestler of the Year. New Japan Pro Wrestling 2017. Wow, what can I say? I mean, this guy had amazing matches with everyone, and he's looking to headline Wrestle Kingdom 12. And just, my gosh, I'm recording this in 2 days. I'm looking forward to seeing this. We're gonna have, hey, listen, guys, head over to the to OneWrestling.com. I'm gonna see if maybe perhaps we can have somebody doing like a live feed or something written as to what's going on in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Maybe we can do that. That would be awesome. Maybe I can do it. I'm working the overnight. It's a distinct possibility that I can do it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna talk to Bill after, see if we can get this thing worked out. I do have some written paperwork here that I have to fill out regarding this, but I'm gonna do it. So you know what? I'm going to do my best to try to get that New Japan Pro Wrestling information for you live as it is happening on the website. So you have to go to OneWrestling.com to see what's basically going on. So now, Okada, the Rainmaker, the future, the present of New Japan Pro Wrestling, 6'3", 200+ pounds. This guy can do it all. And this guy can do it with character work. And I think this guy speaks better English than most people know. Listen, This guy has yet to sign with any major North American organization, WWE, TNA, anything. Impact Wrestling, not TNA. TNA doesn't exist anymore. ROH. But, I mean, listen. This guy has it all. In my opinion, easily. See, you know what? I'm not going to get into this right now, because I think the next little point I'm going to make here is going to kind of explain myself why I think Okada is. Now, you can say Kenny Omega is the great Impact Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling star of the year. I mean, Okada, anyone you could say. But in my opinion, easily, slam dunk, Okada the Rainmaker. So now, Independent Wrestler of the Year. Now, I know he is signed with Ring of Honor, but this guy had made his mark on the independent circuit this year, also winning the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. This gentleman decided to leave the WWE on his own accord, and he became the leader of one of the most dominant factions in pro wrestling today, the Bullet Club. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And they are looking, Cody Rhodes is looking to have the Bullet Club fill up an arena of over 10,000 people. Can they do it? Can they do 20,000 people, ladies and gentlemen? Cody Rhodes has been, in my opinion, the independent star of the year. He has proven, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that if you put in good work, and if you have built a name for yourself, you do not have to remain in the World Wrestling Entertainment universe. You can make good money and make a character for yourself outside of that world. Cody Rhodes, in my opinion, is the independent wrestling star of 2017. Now, let's move into the match of the year. No, you know what? Let me move into the moment of the year, and then we'll move into the match of the year. How's that? And the moment of the year, again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm flying all the way from the United States all the way over to Japan. And in my humble opinion, the moment of the year was the year that we have Kenny Omega in the ring, and he is cutting a promo basically stating that there is no one else to beat. Now, Kenny Omega, again, becoming the first ever United States champion over at New Japan Pro Wrestling. They have a title for, they have like 87 different titles over there. But that's cool. I like more belts. That's just me. But in my opinion, the moment where Chris Jericho showed up on the screen in Japan and challenged Kenny Omega, Alpha versus Omega, come on. Was there a bigger moment? The internet blew up with Chris Jericho and what he did coming over to New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he will be now. Let's be real. What is the real main event? Is it Okada versus Naito, or is it Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega? Most North American fans are tuning in for Chris Jericho. Are most Japanese fans also tuning in for Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega? Who will go over? Ladies and gentlemen, hey, I am looking forward to seeing this in just 2 days, 48 hours. I am so excited to see Wrestle Kingdom 12, and I might even download the damn app just to get Wrestle Kingdom. I gotta be honest with you. But anyway, hands down, in my opinion, the moment of the year. Also, Chris Jericho, during the press conferences. Now, again, they have these press conferences like ESPN, where they come in, and it's very professional, you know, and Chris Jericho attacked him. And then also Chris Jericho got attacked, being bloodied by the one and only Kenny Omega. This is going to be amazing. Again, could this be Feud of the Year? I think it came too far in the tail end. That's why I gave it to the Feud of the Year, giving it to Okada. And who was it? Who did I give it to? Okada and Kenny Omega. But Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega could easily have been put into that. But again, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the moment of the year. And the moment of the year was the minute Chris Jericho came up on that screen on Japanese television. Again, so let's talk about match of the year. And, I mean, there was only two top choices for me. There was the match between Kenny Omega and Okada at Wrestle Kingdom 11. And then this is my choice. And if you guys have not watched this, go to wherever you watch your favorite Japanese wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and look up New Japan Pro Wrestling Dominion 2017. Jesus Christmas. That was a barn burner of a match. A slobber knocker, in the words of the great Jim Ross. I mean, easily, in my opinion, the match of the year. This match had everything. Everything. If you're a spot monkey, yes. If you love that stuff, it had it. If you like the strong style, it had it. If you like character work, it had it. It had you emotional. It had you believing Man, what a great match. What a great match. And I gotta be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, probably the best series of matches in all of pro wrestling. That's why I gave it, the number one nod at the top of the list. All right, so now let's go to, and drum roll please. Do I have a drum roll? Okay, fine. Let's go to the 2017 Pro Wrestler of the Year. And ladies and gentlemen, this, in my opinion, was not easy, because it could have gone to, in my opinion, AJ Styles. It could have gone to Kenny Omega. But again, ladies and gentlemen, fans that only focus in on the WWE product, you guys are missing out. I gotta be honest with you, because I can never say his first name, but Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker. Yes, this guy's name has been on the list over and over again. I'm talking about names. I mean, this guy has set a standard for great matches in the world of professional wrestling. This guy is your New Japan Pro Wrestling IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. This man will be facing and defending his title versus Naito, former Intercontinental Champion, the man who destroyed that title. Kazuchika Okada. I can't say his damn name. Let's just call him the Rainmaker Okada. In my humble opinion, and I'm gonna get heat for this, I know, because I can never say his freaking first name. That's why I always call him the Rainmaker Okada. In my opinion, Okada easily the Pro Wrestler of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear your opinion here down below. Leave your comments. Give us a thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that bell. Subscribe for more content. Daily content here at OneWrestling.com, video content here at OneWrestling.com, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I always say I would do this for a living, but if I couldn't, I'd do it anyway. Why? Because I love talking wrestling. In the words of the legendary Bill Apter, we'll see you at the matches. In the word of my brother Bill Schuyler in heaven, we'll see you down the road. Ladies and gentlemen, stay what do I usually say? Am I going to say this? Stay wonderful, Pro Wrestling Universe. Thank you. Never hold on to that thing. Carl! I need glue. Thank you. See you guys. Where'd that land?